Hello and welcome to News of the Week, where we go over gaming news such as release dates, pre-order or date of games when pre-orders are available, and the when game dates are available. So like for a big game when you want to get, and DLCs or big updates, and announcements and some game info that has been revealed. Okay, so first up, Switch 2 pre-orders are now up. So if you really want to get one, good luck. They're like $450, I'm pretty sure. So have fun with that. And I guess we're moving on. That's kind of it for consoles. So we're gonna move on to release games. So for release games, we have the Days Gone remaster, which follows biker Deacon John, who goes on a mission to find his wife in a 2-year zombie pandemic. And the gameplay, it looks really fun. It's zombies and crafting with guns, and the zombies hordes are really big. So I think this is a game that's what sets it apart from most zombies games. Is that the hordes are huge and it looks really fun. So you can get this up now for $50. The next game that has been released is Orphans, that goes for $20. It's like Little Nightmares, but except it has more co-op with NPCs, and the main character has a slingshot to help her with puzzles. So the NPCs and the slingshot she has will help her solve puzzles and survive against the monsters. The next game we have is Forza Horizon 5. It will be on PlayStation 5 for $60. The next game we have Expedition 33. This is a really big game, really popular. So the story for this is that a paintress wakes up every year and paints a number, and the number she paints is that age group will die. And so the job of the expedition is to stop her. Yeah, every time they fail so far, and hopefully this year, which is like the number she'll be painting is 33. So I think it's like the 33rd year or something. I don't know, but this will have to be their final expedition to take out the paintress. That's what they say. But hey, good luck with that. Moving on to the gameplay. So the visuals and all the flashy flash looks really nice. I really like the soundtrack that they have. It's amazing, and it's turn based for people who aren't really into that. But it is reactive turn based, so I do say give it a try. There'll be quick time events that you have to do in order to bring out the maximum damage or dodge or something. And I've never, I mean, I saw like some gameplay. Moving on to the next game. This is really big. Elder Scrolls Oblivion. This came out this week for $50. Expedition 33 is also $50. And so the story for this is that after being freed from an imperial prison, your main character, the character that you can create because you can do that, gets involved in war and has to hunt down a cult called the Mythic Dawn, who wants to open a demonic gate to oblivion. And so that's your job. You're supposed to save the city empire from a demonic gate opener. So it's really fun. It's like Skyrim kind of combat. They have similar stuff. I do, yeah, they just Skyrim. I do know that the graphics have improved a lot. They reworked some of the combat to make it reworked it, and just a lot of stuff is different. I do say go back and play the game or get the game now. It's only $50. It's worth it. The next game we have is Thunderfolk. This game, it's like a couch board game with the TV. I guess that's the best way to describe it in my eyes. Yeah, but you can play like online and on your phone and stuff. And yeah. The next game that we have is the Lunar Remaster Collection. And so what's in the Lunar Remaster Collection is two games, Lunar Silver Star and Lunar Eternal Blue. So if you're a big fan of those games, you should probably pick this up. It's only $50. Same for Thunderfolk, which is actually insane. Thunderfolk is insane. That's $50 for a board game that you can get 10 at Walmart or something. But the gameplay, yeah, the gameplay for the Lunar Remaster Collection It's like an old RPG. I guess you would know because oldies would love to buy that. But the next game we have is Bionic Bay. This is not for Xbox, but only for PC and PlayStation. And the story for this is that a scientist uses a special teleportation device to escape an ancient biomechanical world filled with insane technology. And I'm guessing it didn't work well, so now he's trying to fix it. And so this is a 2D platformer with dark environment to where you have to solve puzzles using gravity and space manipulations. Yeah, I'm guessing that technology is absolutely insane. Mhm. Next game we have, Bionic Babe will go for $20. The next game we have is Unbeatable. So I want to say that this, I don't really know the story. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know the story. It looks really interesting. The visuals are great. It is a I can't remember the name of the game. I guess QuickTime events, but not really. Um, DNR, Dance Dance Revolution. I don't know if you guys heard of that, but it's kind of like that, but only like 2 bars instead of 3. And so yeah, it looks really interesting. The demo is released, so it's kind of free. So definitely check it out. The next thing we have is Majorga Whispers of the Tree, which releases for $40. So the story for this is that monsters have taken over mankind and hide away within their towns. So it's up to you to defeat these monsters and free humanity. The gameplay for this is like sideways hack and slash with a variety of spells. And there's like a lot of spells that you can choose from. It's pretty good. Next game that we have on our list is Amazon, the Explorer's Legacy. So the story for this is that you, Alexander Valambro, goes on an expedition to an unknown South American country called the Amazon. He finds a lot of fascinating animals there. And the biggest or the most interesting one is a magical white bird species. And it's up to you to find the key to their survival. And so the gameplay for this would be like puzzle solving game in first person, kind of like an escape room. I would say that's the most easier way to approach it. It kind of looks like an escape room if you were to ask me. But the next game we have is Steel Seed for $40. Again, $40 in a row. That's insane. But the story for this is as humanity is on the brink of extinction, it's up to Zoe and her partner companion Kobe, which is like a little robot flying dog, try to investigate a hostile underground facility and try to save humanity. So the gameplay for this, the visuals are amazing. I really like some of the combat. Well, it's hack and slash, so the combat I didn't really like it, but it was good combat. The parkour is good. It kind of reminded me of Nathan Drake. It was a really big place. It took a while. It's like a 5-hour game. I only know because I saw it, but it's a 5-hour game, and you will have to have puzzles. There will be puzzles using Kobe, her companion, and there will be some stealth levels too. So if you don't like those, I don't know, I say give them a try. Stealth levels are kind of fun. The next game we have is Deep Deep Nightmare, out now for $10. This one is underrated. This one looks really good. I don't have it, but it looks really good. It's a dungeon rush game where you go through multiple dungeons with a gun as a kid to get to because to fight his nightmares. Yeah, you use guns to take out the nightmares in a dungeon rush kind of game, and there will be bosses mixed in. The next game we have is Nano Apostle for $20. This one is a boss rush game with the roof view. Same for the Deep Nightmare that also has a roof view. And the combat for Nano Apostle is simple. It's like a dodge and roll as you fight bosses. And it's only $20. It looks really good. So if you like games like that, I definitely say check it out. Now we will move on to pre-order and date of games. So for pre-orders, the first game we have is Age of Empires Definitive Edition for the PlayStation 2 will be available for pre-order in like May 9th, I think. So this game has Clash of Clan like kind of gameplay, if you like building up your empire and stuff like that, this game is totally for you. The next game we have is uh Linked Banner of Spark Galaxies. This one comes out on May 22nd, and you can pre-order it right now for $25. The gameplay has like a survival, like Minecraft. You can craft stuff, build your own civilizations or farms, and try to rescue robots. And the main character guy, he has like a cool crab hand that you just be like throwing at people and beating them up with. I think he did a twister move one time in the trailer, but it looks really good. And it does have like that kiddish kind of experience. Same with this next game, Trident Tales, which will be releasing on the 22nd of May. But they don't really have any like, what's the pre-ordered price. They don't have a price for that. And this gameplay is like a pirate game, so you have to fight on ships. But it's a lot more kid friendlier. So this is definitely like, I want my kids to play this game and get a feel for that pirate. So if they're like a big pirate person, definitely let them play this game. The next game we have is Labyrinth of a Demon King. Do not let your kids play this game. This is like a horror old kind of PS2 game. Definitely for some of my creepypasta YouTubers who are super big into that. This game does not, I don't think it has a price yet, but it will be coming out in May 13th. The next game, which is big anticipated game, is Ghost of Yotei, which we finally have a date for that. It's coming out on October 25. Pre-orders are not up yet, but that game will be coming out. It's the same for as the last Ghost of Tsushima game, but they seem to improve on some of the mechanics and added some more new stuff to it. And so basically what this game will be about, or what I got from the trailer, is that the woman in the game is getting a revenge on everyone who killed her family and stuff. And that's just what the takeaway I got from the game trailer. So I don't know what everyone else did. The next thing we have is AI the Sonium Files Sleep for Economy. I've never heard of this game before, but pre-orders are not right now. Their pre-orders are not up right now. But the game will release in July 25. So the gameplay for this is that I don't really know. They didn't show much in the trailers, but you will have to be finding puzzles. It will be like puzzles with multiple different people. You switch between multiple different people, and you'll try to solve puzzles. So the story for this is that there are two people who are like trying to find their friend who got abducted by aliens, and that's basically the story for this entire game. The next game, which is big, is Doom: The Dark Ages, which is releasing on May 15th, and pre-orders are up for this game. The normal edition goes for $70. The premium edition goes for $100, and the collector's edition goes for $200. The premium edition has a 2-day early access, a campaign add-on, a digital art book, divinity skin, and a void Doomslayer skin. I'm gonna lie, that kind of sounds fire. And so the collector's edition will have all that, and then like a statue of Doom Guy. So for people who love to see that, who collectors, good luck trying to get those, because $200 is a lot of money. But hopefully the statue is worth it. So the gameplay, it's Doom, but this time they gave him a shield. Like the trailers that they showed, they gave him a shield, soldier machine gun. I saw in the trailer they gave that man like a dragon and a whole Jaeger from Pacific Rim. They gave that man a Jaeger from Pacific Rim. So like the reason and the story of this game is that this random guy, he actually has like a super sick design, but this random guy wants to be king of hell. And so I guess he's like messing with the humans or something. So they sent Doom Guy after him, and he's gonna go beat them up. The next game we have is Rooftop Allies. It's a parkour game. And so this one will be released for consoles on June 17th for $20. And basically it's just a parkour game except cats are running on rooftops. Yeah, that's basically it. And so now we'll be moving on to DLCs/big updates. So for DLCs and big updates, the first update we have is for a game called Roots and Pacha. This Sun and Moon update will bring new animals, new romanceables. That's literally what they put. I'm not even making this up. And new regions. So if you play that, have fun. Please tell me what the game is about, because I don't know. New romanceables does not seem like a word. The next game we have is Underdog with the Rumble update. So this one for PSVR 2 has infinite waves and upgrades between these waves. And there will be headset rumble, and you will be able to compete on the leaderboard. The next game we have will be RoboCut Rogue City. They released their unfinished business story trailer. So, and what I got from the story trailer is that some people are hijacking an important tower. So RoboCop, like, he goes in and he's gonna like straight cook them all. But I think one of the criminals, they know RoboCop, but that's what I'm guessing from what they got from the stream. The next update we have will be the Disney Dreamlight Valley Wonderland Whimsy update. And what this brings is basically Alice in the Wonderland. I don't know what else to say. Fortnite is adding the Undertaker into their game. Fortnite really just be doing anything right now. The next game we have is Another Crab's Treasure. They have their Year of the Crab update that's out right now. This adds new game plus, new bosses, a new bestiaries, new upgrades, and some more costumes. So if you guys play that, go check those out and have some fun with those. The next update we have is Insurgency Sandstorm Operation Overrun. Insurgency Sandstorm Operation Overdrun. That event, I guess, is out right now. They added a new forest map. Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying that. A new forest map, new light machine guns, 2 new light machine guns, and a limited time game mode. So go have fun with that. My personal favorite thing on this list, Rocket League has released the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles update. So you can now play as some of your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It looks really good. I like the designs, and the cars look nice. They added the T-Buggy, or I can't remember I think it was the T-Buggy, but it was like a cool truck. But they added that in the game. That's really fire. The next game that we have is Ambulance Life, a paramedic simulator. So for all you people who like Ambulance Life, I have no idea who's playing this game right now. They added a Bayside expansion, which has new districts, new callouts, and new catastrophic events. So have fun. Ooh, for you anime fans that be playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, they released their new character pack filled with Dragon Ball Daima characters. If you didn't peep game and log in to that Dragon Ball Daima, please do. It looks really good. We're a video game channel, not an anime channel. Let's get back on topic. And that's it for everything. Now we're moving on to announcements and game info. So for announcements/game info, the first game info we have is the Mouse PI for hire. They just have their weapons reveals, which release 3 new weapons: the Turnipy gun, the freezing gun, and the conscious gun. I know that the Turnipin gun, I think, it has like acid inside, so it just like melts you. The freezing gun, well, freezing you. And then there's a conscious gun, which like mind controls you and push you to plop your head off. The next game we have is the Cloudheim crafting chamber. It just shows you new ways to talk about crafting and getting materials. The crafting is insanely different. You gotta like put it in this circle, and then it'll float into the machine or this pool, and it'll craft. Pretty sure. The next thing we have is Elden Ring Night Ring for all those kind of Elden Ringy people. This what they show is the Recluse character, and she'll be able to manipulate all of the elements, which is actually really cool. It'll be a nice ability to have. The next game we have is the Nightling, and it shows some more gameplay, which has like an open world and very kitty-like. And I really like the character design in this game. So for some games that have been announced, we have Broken Lore Don't Watch. That has been announced for PlayStation and well to be ported to PlayStation. And it is a horror game coming to consoles, so have fun with that. The next thing we got is Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones will be on the Nintendo Online Game Boy Advance. So if you really like the Fire Emblem series, have fun with that. The Deliver at All Costs has released some more info trailer and showing like the destruction in the game, and it looks really good. I really like the physics and the top view that they had. It looks nice. The next game that we have is Diablo 4. Diablo 4 Belial's Return. That'll begin April 29th. So, yeah, that'll begin April 29th. A game that has been announced is Star Wars Zero Company. That has been announced for consoles and PC. So, I think they're in development of that. It will be like, I don't know if you've seen Rabbids versus Mario, but it'll be something similar to that, where it is a turn-based game, but like it will be turn-based, but it's something similar to yeah, that game. The next thing we have is Monster Hunter Wilds Festival of Accord Blossom Dance event. That's gonna be running from April 22nd to May 6th. And so what you do is you get Blossom tickets from just like playing the game, and then you can use those Blossom tickets to get new armor. And the next one we have that has been announced is a Diablo 4 X Berserk for all you anime fans. Oh my gosh, you know I just said that. That's so cringe. For people who really liked Berserk, that's coming out. Berserk that's coming out May 6th. And Madden NFL 26 and College Football 26 has just been announced. And Capcom Fighting Collection has shown. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 has shown that they have both the Power Stone 2 game and the Fighting Evolution game. And so that's really it for everything. Yeah. So basically, what I want for this channel to be is a place where you can find not only news about upcoming games, but also like game trailers for all your favorite games and stuff. And just like a place where you don't have to really worry about opinions and you can really form your own. I just give you the information and the trailers and you can form your own. And that's what I want this to be. So, yeah. Please subscribe and like the video. And I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.